Good Monday evening and welcome to the NCWLIFE Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, let's take a quick look outside that weather window. And it's a hot weather window today. And what a beautiful place to be this afternoon with all this heat. That's Lake Chelan. I'm taking a look from the Union Valley Sky-Fi Tower camera up around Manson, and beautiful blue sky and the beautiful blue waters of Lake Chelan on this very hot day here. And I guess the end of July now, with temperatures into the mid and upper 90s. And I'll tell you what, not much relief as we get into Tuesday's weather either. We are talking more hot weather for tomorrow. 98 Wenatchee, 90 down in Ellensburg, 96 around the Wilbur area. But look at Moses Lake, 101, 102 down in Tri-Cities, and even a hot one over in Spokane tomorrow with a high temperature predicted to reach 95. When will this heat wave end? We'll talk about that coming up in your weather forecast a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. A 24-year-old Moses Lake man was killed when the personal watercraft he was riding on in Moses Lake collided with another watercraft. The man who died in a tubing accident on the Wenatchee River on Friday afternoon has been identified. A body found in the Okanagan River on July 8th has also been identified, and multiple agencies responded to Douglas Creek in the Palisades on Saturday to extract an injured patient from a popular but secluded swimming hole. But first we begin tonight. A Quincy man faces vehicular homicide charges after a wreck on Highway 28 Saturday night east of Rock Island that killed a passenger in his vehicle. The identity of the 36-year-old victim in the crash has not yet been released. 44-year-old Jesus Ibarra Barragan is suspected of being under the influence when he was driving a 2001 Nissan Maxima west on the highway, drifted to the right shoulder, overcorrected, and then crossed the center line. His vehicle was then hit by a 2015 Chevrolet Colorado that was being driven by 30-year-old Zachary Turner of Quincy. The Washington State Patrol said Turner's pickup then went over the guardrail and came to rest on the south shoulder of the highway, according to the Washington State Patrol. The victim was dead at the scene. Ibarra, Barragan, and Turner were transported to Central Washington Hospital in Wenatchee with undisclosed injuries. The accident happened about 7:36 p.m. at milepost 16, and it caused traffic backups into early Sunday morning. Well, a 24-year-old Moses Lake man was killed when the personal watercraft he was riding on in Moses Lake collided with another watercraft. The Grant County Sheriff's Office said Tyler Holmesley was riding on the lake in the area south of the Interstate 90 bridge when he hit a personal watercraft being operated by 24-year-old Wyatt Oscarson, also of Moses Lake. Holmesley died of his injuries early Sunday morning at Samaritan Healthcare in Moses Lake. A passenger on Holmesley's watercraft, 23-year-old Brian Roseborough of Moses Lake, was hospitalized with non-life-threatening injuries. Oscarson, meanwhile, was not injured. The sheriff's office said the accident remains under investigation, but boating under the influence is not suspected. Well, the man who died in a tubing accident on the Wenatchee River on Friday afternoon, has been identified as 39-year-old Kyle Nelson of Wenatchee. The Chelan County Sheriff's Office said Nelson was riding an inner tube without a life jacket. About 50 personnel from fire, medical, and law enforcement agencies responded and then pulled him from the river near the Sleepy Hollow Bridge. After he was taken to the shore of the river, medical personnel performed CPR but were unable to revive him. Well, a body found in the Okanagan River back on July 8th has now been identified as Alejandro Ramon Porras Vega of Tonasket. Okanagan County Coroner Dave Rodriguez said Porras Vega went missing in May 10th of 2019 at age 20. He was identified Thursday by a state forensic pathologist in King County using dental records. An autopsy will now be done in an effort to determine the cause of death. At the time of his disappearance, Porras Vega was wanted on warrants for 4th-degree assault and 3rd-degree theft. The badly decomposed body was found on the banks of the Okanagan River near the intersection of Indian Springs Road and Highway 7, about 3 miles south of Tonasket. The Okanagan County Sheriff's Office is investigating that death. Well, multiple agencies responded to Douglas Creek in the Palisades on Saturday to extract an injured patient from a popular but secluded swimming hole. The victim suffered a leg injury about 3:15 p.m., but removing them from the swimming hole required a technical rope rescue and a medical hoist. Crews from 3 local fire districts, the Chelan County High Angle Rescue Team, the Waterville Ambulance, and Ballard Ambulance teamed up for that operation. The victim was treated at Central Washington Hospital. Well, coming up next, a South Wenatchee billboard in support of police was defaced over the weekend with anti-police graffiti. 2 Leavenworth teenagers earned praise from local rescue agencies over the weekend after pulling a man to safety after he slipped off his flotation tube in the Wenatchee River. And a brush fire along the Grant and Douglas County line was held to less than an acre late Friday night. We'll tell you more about that. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you.
AC Checker has new owners who put customer service first. When you have to get there on time, call fast, friendly, reliable AC Checker, 663-TAXI. AC Checker has the industry's only on-time or it's free guarantee. Conditions apply. Call AC Checker, 663-TAXI to schedule your cab or schedule online at acchecker.com. Call American Classic Taxi, 663-TAXI. That's 663-8294.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Mary Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Mary Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Mary Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today, 509-663-1710.
Welcome back. In another news, a South Wenatchee billboard in support of police was defaced over the weekend with anti-police graffiti. The billboard went up in the last few weeks in praise of law enforcement amid anti-policing protests throughout the nation. On Saturday morning, Wenatchee police received a report it had been painted with the logo ACAB, standing for All Cops Are Bastards. Police said so far there's no clue who committed the defacement, which wasn't spotted by any security cameras. The customer who paid for the billboard isn't known. Police said it's likely the advertising company that maintains that billboard will remove it. 2 Leavenworth teenagers earned praise from local rescue agencies over the weekend after pulling a man to safety after he slipped off his flotation tube in the Wenatchee River. Anna Martinez, who's 16, and Bijou Zem, who's 17, were walking on a riverside trail Friday when they saw an unoccupied float tube drift past, and then they saw a submerged man reaching for the surface. Zem and Martinez, who have competitive swimming experience, worked together to bring the man to shore. The recreationist appeared to be intoxicated, and Chelan County Fire District 3 said he was not identified. In a Facebook post Saturday, fire officials said, "For their heart, persistence, and care for a fellow human being, all of us at Chelan County Fire District 3 would like to say thank you. Your actions mattered." Well, a brush fire along Grant and Douglas County line was held to less than an acre late Friday night. Grant County Fire District 13 said local landowners and passerbys helped contain the fire. That fire was on Road 24 Northwest until the fire agency could arrive. It took about 16,000 gallons of water, but responders soon had that fire damped down and under control. No one was injured and no structures were lost. You're watching the NCWLIFE Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCWLIFE Evening News. Please stay with us.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever. Looking for a faster way to kickstart your business career? Look to the Charter College Associate Degree in Business Management, a convenient online program at an ABHES accredited institution. You could earn a degree in just 14 months, a degree that positions you for up to 18% higher earnings than a high school diploma. Plus, Charter will assist you in finding a job. Visit chartercollege.edu to get started, because we work to get you to work.
Hi, this is Brian Snyder with BlackRock Asphalt Services here in Wenatchee, your local BlackRock seal coat company. Have you looked at your driveway or parking lot lately? Is it gray and oxidized? Does it have cracks that have not been taken care of? Or do you have striping that is pretty much non-existent? Please give us a call locally here, 509-665-9769. Learn more at BlackRockAsphaltSealCoating.com.
Don't worry, all the fun is around the corner. There's no better time to get ready than now with Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa Sale. Stock Up and Save sale is now going on in-store and online at bluelagoonpoolandspa.com. Even pool heaters are on sale. Financing available upon approval. Credit 24-month, no interest with equal payments. Stop by today or order online at bluelagoonpoolandspa.com. Free water testing available in-store or curbside. Don't wait, the sale is going on now.
Welcome back to the NCWLIFE Evening News. The Washington State Department of Natural Resources recently featured one of the key aircraft it uses for both detecting lightning-caused fires and coordinating air attacks on wildfires. In tonight's feature story, Allison Morrow with the DNR explains.
Hi, I'm Allison Morrow with your DNR report. The Department of Natural Resources uses all kinds of aircraft to fight wildfire, and from the sky they look pretty similar, but up close they're actually quite unique. This is an air attack plane that's often used to coordinate action from the air, but it's also used to determine when lightning strikes cause wildfire.
This plane is staffed by an aerial firefighter called an air attack supervisor, and they typically fly a route through the path that the lightning has just traveled or has traveled the day before, and they detect and locate fires, smoke columns, and they're critical in letting ground resources know where those fires are at, what they're doing, and how we can access those, speeding up our response and ability to suppress them.
There are a couple ways that crews spot lightning-caused wildfires. First, they tend to start on ridge lines or peaks, which can be seen from the air. Then ground crews will look for damage on trees like bark that's peeled off or missing limbs.
We will be finding lightning strikes that can be up to 3 weeks old. Is not uncommon. This airplane, as it flies over the area, will typically fly the path of lightning several times in a week. If we keep finding lightning strikes and the fuel conditions were right, we will continually fly until we're confident there are no other fires smoldering around out in the forest as a result of that lightning.
When not used to determine lightning strikes, this plane plays an important role in making sure air crews are safe.
Helping out communications. When we have 2 or more aircraft over a fire, we need an air attack up there. They're communicating with aircraft, making sure they're safely flying together over a fire, and then communicating that back to dispatch, and that kind of lessens the load on our pilots.
The planes have a special body type that makes them best fit for the job.
We use these dual engine planes mostly because air attack is up higher than other planes over the fire. They're flying counterclockwise over the fire.
If you'd like to learn more about how aircraft are used to fight wildfire, go to dnr.wa.gov/aviation.
All right, time now for a check of your north central Washington weather forecast, and hopefully we don't need any of those planes to be put in service to detect lightning-caused fires, because it is very dry out there with all of this hot weather. Hope you had a great weekend, and it was hot. 94 yesterday, 89 the high temperature on Saturday, but with light wind and lots of blue sky. Just a fantastic weekend, wasn't it? And a beautiful way to start our work week, too. This from this afternoon, looking at Lake Chelan from Manson and the Union Hills Sky Wi-Fi tower camera. Beautiful blue waters of Lake Chelan and beautiful blue sky as well. Made for a great day at Lake Chelan, and we've got more on the way. Let's take a look at our temperatures for today. Unofficially here in the Wenatchee area, 97 degrees, and that's well above where we should be for this time of year. 89 now is our normal high temperature, air quotes, normal, and that's going to stay about 89 for about a week to 10 days or so. We don't ever reach 90 degrees for an official normal high temperature, so that's as high as we get in the summer. 69 was our start to our day temperature-wise. 63 is our normal overnight low. 2.66, that's where we've been stuck since January 1st. That's what we've had since January 1st as far as moisture goes, and that's about 1.8 inches below where we should be for this time of year. Sunrise 5:25, sunset tonight at 8:48. Let's take a look at how our Tuesday will shape up, and we talked about it at the top of the newscast. Going to be another scorcher here all across north central Washington. Triple digits not out of the question for Moses Lake and Ephrata. Quincy, you may reach 100 degrees tomorrow as well. 97 in Ellensburg, 98 degrees in Wenatchee tomorrow, so a lot like today. 94 Leavenworth. Look at Lake Wenatchee tomorrow. What a great day to go up there at 91 degrees. Omak, you'll be hot too with 98 expected there as well. Surface loop now. There is not much to show you, folks. Just a lot of clear skies out there, and that's what we'll see tonight with mild temperatures. A big ridge of high pressure up and over the Pacific Northwest, and that is bringing us just fantastic weather. Well, if you like the hot stuff, it's fantastic. For Tuesday, it will be sunny and hot again. We just talked about that. We'll see also a northwest breeze about 10 to 15 miles an hour, and that may help that heat a little bit if you are outside tomorrow. A bit of a breeze, and you can see it right in north central and eastern Washington. More breezes for Wednesday, too, right smack dab in the center part of the state, and that's us. We will see those breezy conditions on Wednesday. It's going to stay on the warm side, though, with temperatures falling back a little, but we're still talking readings in the mid-90s. For Thursday, then, temperatures back to normal. We will see some more wind, especially in the afternoon, about 10 to 15 miles an hour, but it will cool down. We're talking high temperatures in the upper 80s for Thursday. As we get into the end of the work week on Friday, beautiful, beautiful weather. A little bit of a breeze to deal with, but then nice warm temperatures in the afternoon. We will see highs right around the 90-degree mark for most of north central and eastern Washington. As we get into Saturday, sunny skies once again. Double shot of low pressure, though, over the Great Basin area, and that will once again allow some warmer air to move up our way. So on Saturday, it will be a nice one with temperatures around the 90-degree mark. And then as we end the weekend and get into Sunday, even a little bit warmer. Lots of sunshine, all of eastern Washington in the 90s. Here in Wenatchee, we'll see about 93 degrees. Let's take a look now at your Patriot Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling 7-day forecast. Another mild one overnight tonight at 69 degrees. 98 your Tuesday high temperature. Also very mild overnight low. 94 for Wednesday. Then we talked about the cool down a little bit as we get into a Thursday with sunshine. 90 degrees for both Friday and Saturday with sunny skies. And as we end our weekend on Sunday, sunny and a little bit warmer with a high then of 93 degrees. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCWLIFE Evening News continues right after this.
I'm Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. At Alpine Air, we think of ourselves as customer service-oriented retailers. When you make an appointment, please visit our store, meet our people, see our shop. We are serious about heating and air conditioning. Carrier and Alpine Air are offering huge factory rebates and financing options for all your needs. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call for your free replacement estimate. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
At Earthwise Pet, we take an all-natural approach to wellness and nutrition. Our professional certified groomers were trained by the best in the Pacific Northwest. Our staff here at Earthwise Pet are all certified in pet nutrition. We are here to help you select the perfect food, supplement, and anything else you may need to make sure your pet is living its best and most healthy life. Earthwise Pet, Nutrition Center and Wellness Spa. Online or in the store, we are here for you.
This is Caitlin Hedershe, the producer of the NCWLIFE magazine. Each week, I'm bringing you a look behind the scenes of the faces, places, and events that make North Central Washington the place we call home. Tune in every weekday for an in-depth look at a new topic each week. From local artists in their studios to businesses breaking barriers that might surprise you and everything in between. Join me on the NCW Life magazine right here on the NCW Life channel.
And now it's a sports update on the NCW Life channel.
And a happy Monday to you. Amy Mackin loved nothing more than being with family at the racetrack. She would have loved the evening of racing Saturday at Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval. A 54-car field turned out for Legends, Thunder, and more, and included her husband David and her daughter Jamie. And even though neither Mackin finished first, the Mackin family remained first in the minds of all in attendance. I was joined by Andrew Kunis with a call here on the NCW Life channel.
Chad Holliday going to 3 and coming out for winning the event he's sponsoring. He wins the B modified main event. Crocker will take second, and Dave Mackin will be third. David, here, I know you're racing with a little bit of a heavy heart here this evening.
Correct. My wife of 26 years had passed away on Thursday afternoon, matters of fact. So first of all, I'd like to thank all the sponsors for making this possible. I considered not even being here tonight. She loved nothing more than racing and wouldn't have had it any other way, so we decided to be here. But again, without the sponsors, this wouldn't have been possible. With that being said, you know, I don't want to get all emotional on everybody, but if you haven't hugged your loved ones today, I encourage you to take the moment. We found out Friday that she had cancer, and 6 days later she wasn't there anymore, so we don't know what our tomorrows bring.
Real quick, I know this is a special event, and it's special to have Dave here with us this evening. Super glad that he got out here. It's a brand new car for him. I'm going to donate my winnings today to their family for his efforts of being out here, and a little thank you for that.
Through 3, coming out for winning the Bandoleros tonight, it's Kenan DeLong holding off Jordan Mullins. Riker Oler will take third. So who's helping you on this car?
My mom, my dad, grandma, grandpa, Jerry Pitts, Country Boys, anyone else that put anything in this car helped a lot.
All right. So how'd you get into the Bandoleros here, and how long have you been racing?
I got into the Bandoleros because I used to do go-karts, and my dad just decided for me to get into a bigger car and try it.
We're underway. No, they're going to say absolutely not, and we got cars getting together, and we'll try this one more time. Northwest Focus Midget Series goes green at Wenatchee. Smith trying to hold steady, and at the line here, transponders say it was Shane Smith by a nose here, but Nick Larson's got the momentum at the bite off of turn 2. He's got to take the lead. But putting on a clinic here, Nick Larson wins here at Wenatchee.
That was a long green flag run. Really tired out now. The pavement beats you up, but it was really good fun time. First time winning here at Wenatchee. Been trying for the last 3 years, so finally pull it off.
Gardner by a nose at the line as he completed lap number 3. Winterberg is going for the lead now. He's going to take it going down the back straightaway here. Hopefully there's no fluids coming out of the back of that thing here, but now he hit this. He spins it right in front of your leader. Look out.
Oh, nice job of driving.
Out of 4, Dale Winterberg picks up the win.
That was a really fun race. I got kind of worried there at the end because I couldn't quite run my line I wanted to into 3, and it felt like it was slowing me down a little bit. So I was getting kind of worried that they were catching me, but I can't thank John Doyle and Cameron Doyle enough for letting me run this car today. This is an awesome car, and can't wait to see what he does with it the rest of the season.
And they double foul for the restart here. We're back underway. Oh, contact between your front cars. Denny gets out of shape and loses several positions.
They got him up the backstretch.
And he's going to use the slower car of Lacey as a pick. Yeah, disastrous start in the Focus Midget Main here, but a great performance here as he comes out of turn 4. Checkered flag. Legends main event goes to Randy Schaff here at the Wenatchee Valley Super Oval.
much. I almost had a bounce with the legend, too, at the beginning of this race. But, yeah, what a great place, what a great show, what a great day. A lot of work, a lot of effort. Really disappointed we didn't get to run the midget, but, hey, we got some heat races, got our feet wet, and we got to win again here at Wenatchee. So what a great place.
All right, let's recap it again with the Les Schwab Sports Scoreboard. Chad Holliday won the B-Mod main event and began a flood of drivers donating their winnings to the Mackin family. A GoFundMe page has been set up for Amy Mackin to help with medical costs and funeral arrangements. Look at the rest of the winners on Saturday night. Freitas Cannon DeLong won the Bandoleros race, followed by Jordan Mullins of Natchez and Riker Oler of Prosser. The checkered flag flew for Nick Larson of Monroe on the Northwest Focus Midgets main event. Bo's Shane Smith second, and Burion's Marty Rosler was third. As the Les Schwab scoreboard continues, we see that Dale Winterberg won the Plum Perfect Roadrunners main event. Josh Mock was second, followed by Arlington's Jamie Corbett third. And in the Tri-State Legends main event, Fife's Randy Schaff outran Billy Weber and Chris Belanca, both from Tacoma, to take home first place. Wenatchee Valley Super Oval will be quiet for a couple of weeks. And next race scheduled August 8th. We'll be back at Fancher Heights to carry it live here on the NCWLIFE channel. More on the BCHL delay and Wenatchee Wild's training camp, or tryout camp, if you will, in Las Vegas. And, of course, we start baseball this week, too. We'll have that coming up tomorrow. That's Sports News. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Eric, and I can't wait for baseball. Finally tonight, as we recap tonight's top story, a Quincy man faces vehicular homicide charges after a wreck on Highway 28 Saturday night east of Rock Island that killed a passenger in his vehicle. The identity of the 36-year-old victim in that crash has not yet been released. 44-year-old Jesus Ibarra Barragan is suspected of being under the influence when he was driving a 2001 Nissan Maxima west on the highway. He drifted to the right shoulder, overcorrected, and crossed the center line. His vehicle was then hit by a 2015 Chevrolet Colorado being driven by 30-year-old Zachary Turner of Quincy. The Washington State Patrol said Turner's pickup then went over the guardrail and came to rest on the south shoulder of the highway. The victim was dead at the scene. Ibarra, Barragan, and Turner were transported to Central Washington Hospital in Wenatchee with undisclosed injuries. The accident happened about 7:36 p.m. at milepost 16 and caused traffic backups into early Sunday morning. Now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thanks, Grant. I hope everybody stays cool in this brutally hot weather. Now, tomorrow, Tuesday, July 21st, is National Be Someone Day. National Be Someone. And in honor of that, as soon as I get home from the broadcast Metroplex, I'm going to go online, I'm going to go to Amazon, I'm going to buy myself a personality, and tomorrow I will be someone. Or not. We'll find out together. Plus news, sports, and everything else you need to get your Tuesday going. Wake Up Wenatchee Valley, live and local tomorrow at 7 a.m. Grant, back to you.
Can't wait to see the new personality, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.
If you are looking for dependable car service and repair, visit the good guys at Quick Lube and Tune. They've been keeping cars and trucks in the Wenatchee Valley running smooth for 35 years. Quick Lube and Tune is your hometown shop for a 10-minute oil change, complete tune-ups, alignments, brakes, mufflers, air conditioning service, and more. Get more life out of your vehicle by bringing it to the local guys you can trust at Quick Lube and Tune on South Wenatchee Avenue.
In a world afraid of technology, one man, one show will bring you the newest innovations that may just change your life. This summer, Ray McNeil, and your Weekly Tech Update is your Weekly Tech Update with Ray McNeil.